I had an entire video completed, and here I am starting over. It's about that discussion about marriage and long-term relationships. Are they really successful if you're merely tolerating your partner instead of loving them? So what I was talking about is a loveless marriage. You actually are not, there's no foundation of friendship, there's no intimacy, and you really do not like this person. A lot of people misunderstood. This is why I had to do the video over, because I had a discussion first. I'm not referring to those natural ebbs and flows, the ups and downs. Of course, that's gonna come with any long-term relationship, a common law, actual marriage, or just like boyfriend-girlfriend. Even friendships, we're gonna have ebbs and flows. That's just part of being human. Okay, so now that we know that, what my whole point about this is, if you do not like your partner, and even, people will stay involved, right? We know this for several reasons. It could be convenience, financial is a big one, like I feel trapped. I financially can't leave this marriage. It could be because of children involved, right? And you think, well, I can't leave my kids. I don't want to break up my family. A lot has been said about this. In my personal opinion, is children would rather be from a broken home than live in a broken home, okay? They can feel the tension. You are their role models for their future love relationship, and they don't see affection, they don't see kindness. So is it really better to stay and be role models for these children as a couple, parents who can barely stand each other? They don't travel together, they don't sleep in the same bed, and if they do, they're, like I said, it's just like, I really don't want to be next to this person. So one way to know, like a good thing to ask yourself is, if my partner felt this exact same way about me, would I want to stay in that marriage? Because here's the truth. This is for men and women. I'm not only speaking one side here. Do you really want to be with somebody who does not like you? Don't you want to be released so that you can be in a true love relationship with a partner who respects you, admires you, adores you? Is it really the best thing for your partner to stay just out of obligation or something like that? Like, I hear all kinds of crazy talk, crazy reasons people stay. Some men stay because, like the family thing, they feel obligated. They believe in their mind they're doing the right thing. Sometimes it's because they don't want another man in their household around their children. So is that really the best thing you can do for your family? How do you know that other man's not going to be a great role model for your children? And that it's really a selfish act. You can't stand your wife, but you don't want another man around your children. So let's just make each other miserable for 30 years. There's also religion. Religion's a big one. And I think that when you're in a marriage where you can't stand your spouse, guess what? You're already breaking your vows, because you promised to love them. You promised to, basically respect. There is so many things that you're not doing that you promised. You've already broken your vows. And the kindest thing you can do is to let that person go. Again, let them find true love. Let them find someone who adores them, not someone who's just tolerating them.